Let's talk about delivery dates, estimated delivery dates for your Tesla Model Y. You might have ordered a Model Y right now, and you might have gotten a bunch of different estimated delivery dates, and you might have noticed that it fluctuates a ton. So let's explain this a little bit to you and why it actually fluctuates and give you the logistics on how it actually works. But the one thing is for sure, we are starting to see more estimated delivery dates getting fluctuated like crazy, and it does appear Tesla is looking to over deliver and under promise on what they actually said. Of course, initially, when you go to the Model Y website, it actually says that deliveries would start in March. But a lot of people are starting to post their delivery dates of like February 24th, like this one. This next one is actually the first and earliest delivery date that we've seen, February 15th, which is actually in like 3 days, which is pretty crazy. We've also seen like February 22nd to March 22nd. And we're also seeing a ton of people with March delivery dates as well. But here's like the quick TLDR on how this actually works and why you might have a delivery date and that actually might change in the near future. What happens is Tesla likes to produce these vehicles, or not likes, they produce these vehicles in Texas and Fremont. And when it's in the mid quarter, like the second month, like February right now, they try and ship these vehicles as far as they can across the country. And so that's why we're starting to see a lot of East Coasters with early delivery dates from like February 15th, February 20th, all the way to March 22nd. So Tesla tries to ship those vehicles all over, tries to push them as far as they can because they want to make those deadlines to push those deliveries before the end of the quarter. But what happens is by March, usually about that March 1st to the second week of March timeframe, of the third month of the first quarter, Tesla could potentially give up and they'll switch all these vehicles that were going to be shipped across the country, and they'll just try and ship them to, or get them to people in people's hands that have deliveries that are near some of these factories like Texas, California, Arizona, closer states than all the way across the country. And so that's an explainer on what could be happening if you do not have a early delivery date right now and why it could change in these next couple weeks on the fly. And so, yes, you could be refreshing your screen as a lot of people are in the Tesla app. And so I would recommend starting to do that. And the first thing you have to do within the app, if you haven't already done that with your pending Model Y order, is to make sure your driver's license is updated and a delivery address is put in as well. That's like the first thing and the only thing that you have to do. You don't have to do a credit application. You don't have to do anything else until you actually get a VIN tied to your account. Then you can go ahead and do the financing application and everything like that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. I'm curious on what your estimated delivery date or your EDD ranges are, and also what state you are, and we'll see if that actually fluctuates in the near future as we get to the true March on when these deliveries are going to be happening. Unless really the other thing could happen is with production with these Tesla Model Y launch series, it really starts to ramp up, and then everybody will start to get deliveries at a pretty rapid pace. Of course, it will start slowly in the beginning and then will ramp up to really fast as Tesla pumps out these vehicles like crazy. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts